Since the pandemic started, we've been speaking with mayors around the region to update how their city is dealing with COVID-19. And this morning we welcome Niagara's Chair, Jim Bradley, to help update with what's going on in Niagara Region. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Great to be with you today.
Yeah, good to have you with us. So let's talk about the region's vaccination plan. How is it going overall?
We're very pleased with it. We're right at the provincial average. We have almost 53% of the people who've had their first shot already. That's about 270,000 people. And about 100% of the people in high-risk situations are vaccinated. And of course, they were the ones where there was a particular priority, particularly in the long-term care homes, where we had incidents taking place right across the country. And we've certainly inoculated those individuals, and I think they've been very pleased with that.
Yeah, migrant workers were also prioritized as well. That's working out as well?
It has. We worked with the farmers themselves, made sure there was an opportunity for the migrant workers to come to a convenient location, even provided translators because many of the migrant workers don't have English as a first language. So it's worked very well. They've pretty well all been vaccinated now, and the second date for their second dose has been set up. So they're important because they're part of the food chain, an important part of the economy. So they're important for us locally, certainly for the farm community and for the province and the country.
Yeah, the Niagara region has been hit particularly, Niagara business in Niagara region has been hit particularly hard, and municipalities are doing what they can to help out local businesses. What is the region doing at that level to help?
Well, we are working with those local municipalities, constantly in communication with them. There's been a deferral of some property taxes, elimination of fees for business and patio licenses, allowing patio extensions and street closures, which normally you might not have, but you allow them now. We're bolstering numerous buy local campaigns, encouraging people to support local businesses. We're implementing an economic rapid response team that has information available to the businesses on the various programs that are available. We work, of course, with our chambers of commerce. In addition to that, we administered what was called the $2 million Tourism Adaptation Recovery Grant from the province. We actually administer it, getting the funds to the local businesses which were hit the hardest.
Yeah. You have condemned West Lincoln Mayor Dave Billsma for comments regarding a resident and her period. It made big news at the time. Not the first time that he has made the news, and you have had concerns about his behavior in the past. Are there tools or mechanisms going forward to avoid repeats?
Well, what has happened, I think it was, first of all, regrettable, and members of council were very concerned. But I want to say that at the last council meeting, regional council meeting, he gave an unequivocal apology for his actions. And I think members of council were relieved to hear that he was repentant and certainly was very apologetic on that occasion. Any action that is taken, as you know, any individual citizen or councillor and so on can file a complaint with the Integrity Commissioner. But I think we all hope this is behind us now, and it's been a learning experience.
Okay, moving forward, the strategic plan. We've got about a minute left, so if you can give us some of the highlights and some of the big challenges ahead.
COVID-19 has thrown a curve at all of us, so we've had to deal with that. I think we've dealt with it quite successfully, but it has changed things for us. We have a 34% increase in the use of our green bin organic program. In other words, less going into garbage now, more going into recycling and into the organics. This is major because it was a decision that had to be made by members of council to have actual garbage pickup every 2 weeks. We've had some transportation situations that have been solved to a certain extent with local municipalities having on-demand service. And we're coordinating an opportunity now to bring everybody together in a regional transit service. So that's been substantial. We're working on our official plan. Sounds boring to the average person, probably.
But it's very important.
One of the most important things.
Yeah. So that's why we're going to have you back on. I got to cut it off now, but there's so much ground to cover with this strategic plan. So we're going to see you again on Morning Live. Thank you for joining us. Niagara Region Chair Jim Bradley. Thanks so much. Enjoy the weekend.